Artlist.io.
Hi, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be discussing the wonderful, wonderful style of Blair Waldorf. I love Blair Waldorf, and she represents discipline, she represents beauty, femininity, ambition. She combines all of that really, really well. And her wardrobe expresses that dynamic character that she is. So today we're going to be breaking down Blair Waldorf's outfits. And I categorize her style as mostly preppy. And I see her as the poster child for like preppy fashion, especially as she's in high school, like Upper East Side, New York. It's very, very preppy. So, her style guide, we're going to start with the signature silhouettes in her style. The first thing I noticed is that she wears a lot of tailored mini skirts, and they're usually in tweed, in plaid, or a houndstooth pattern. She wears lots of A-lines and fit and flare dresses, so they're kind of structured at the top and they flare at the bottom. Sometimes they have details like ruffles or collars or bows. She also loves pleated skirts, cropped jackets, and blazers, kind of like the Chanel inspired or the Dior style cuts. She also loves tights and knee high socks in opaque black, in navy, in burgundy, and this is perfect for cold weather, for fall, for winter. And her color palette is timeless. It's about combining core colors like navy, burgundy, black, camel, cream, and she also adds accents like blush, ivory, powder blue. And in I noticed that she also changed her styles, especially with the color palettes according to the seasons. So for spring and summer, she wears a lot of soft pastels and floral prints. And for winter and fall, lots of rich neutrals and jewel tones like chocolate, like ox blood, or the neutral colors such as navy, cream, and blue. For textures and fabric, she wears lots of tweeds, silk, chiffon, velvet, and cashmere. Also, lace and satin for more romantic or evening dresses. And accessories, this is where I think her personality shines a bit more. She always has polished and curated accessories. Her headbands, or she wears headbands, and they're usually satin padded headbands, which is good for your hair actually. It doesn't really cause friction. Anything satin material is very good for your hair. She wears plenty of pearls or bow accents. So it's good if you want to have wear headbands. It's good to have colors, headbands in neutral colors, because you want them to match your outfit and complement your outfit, not to stand out too randomly. As for jewelry, pearls, pearl earrings, pearl chokers, brooches. Actually, guys, let's bring back wearing brooches. I love, love, love to see them when I watch like old Hollywood films and the older films. They add such good detail to your outfits. So wear your brooches and pins on blazers or your collars. Delicate gold jewelry, thin bracelets, charm necklaces, etc. As for bags and shoes, you want to have top handle bags or flat bags. You can, if you want to invest in a good bag piece, I think you should look at Celine. You should look at Pauline as well. For shoes, I think the modern day equivalent would be like Mary Jane's. You can also get ballet flats for the daytime. You can get pointed toe heels. And also, riding boots are very, very important, are a staple, especially in the colder wet weather. For outerwear, Blair is rarely seen without a chic coat. It's so good. There's just something. I think it can be a little tricky to dress up stylishly for the winter and the fall, but I think the perfect way to look stylish, because usually the dilemma is that you want to look cute, but you also want to be warm and comfortable. So I've seen a lot of people who have very cute outfits for when they're indoors, but their outerwear is not as chic. But you do need chic coats to look amazing in the winter and fall. And a good way to do that is to buy trench coats in camel or navy, especially like a monochrome trench coat. It's just classic. You also wool capes. I love, love, love wool capes. There's something about it that's chic. Or you can get a double-breasted coat. You can get pea coats with gold buttons. You can get tailored blazers and lay that over a knit or a collared shirt. And you can also accentuate the waist with belts. They're very feminine because that way your outfit does not look as boxy. If you ever have some concerns that your outfit looks boxy, you can always accentuate with a belt. As for beauty and hair, loose curls, glossy waves, sleek ponytails. For makeup, you want neutrals, so neutral eyes, a soft brown liner, rosy blush, rosy lips, maybe a deep red for evenings. As for nails, short, manicured, and polished in red, nude, or ballet pink. I love a red nail. That's my go-to if you ever curious. Yeah, I think that for accessories, you should shop in Celine. Kate Spade is really good. Um, for the modern preppy, you can always shop at Cezanne, Reformation. I think these are more affordable. So the affordable options would be Zara, Mango, J. Crew, Banana Republic, etc. And I think that the style rules to live by here is always look intentional, never thrown together. And I think this is why it's important to have go to looks for those days where you don't have as much time to contemplate your outfits. Have a go to look, and you can always mix and match. You can always take time when you do have extra time to try some looks, put them together. So on those days where you don't have as much time, you already know what you're going to wear. Play with color coordination. You match your shoes that you already have, match your coats. Get a mirror, look at all the outfits you have in your closet, match them, and also invest in tailoring. When you have a cloth that you really, really adore, but you don't think it quite fits, instead of throwing it away, instead of selling it, instead of just wearing it like that, get a tailor, go to the tailor. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.